I assume everybody's in their feelings right now. You know what I'm saying? Got to get ready. You know what I mean? Got to get ready. You know? Feel like everybody's in this mood right now. So I'm gonna be delicate today. Be delicate. I know it's a day after the election day. You know, but yeah, it's gotta be ready. Gotta always be ready. President Trump won the election. I agree with a lot of people in their statements. I think people are feeling uneasy, and the only reason why people are feeling uneasy is because a lot of social media is rubbing it in. And you just gotta know how to be a sore winner. But I do wanna talk about this election real quick, and not rubbing it in anybody's face or anything like that. I do want to talk about it and just give my thoughts on it while we have you guys here. I want to give my opinion on it. I understand people are in a mood right now, but don't let it beat you down, man. You just got to find a way to cope with it. I think the better candidate won. If it's the next 4 years, think of different alternatives, man. Don't pout because nobody's gonna give a problem with the world we live in today. Everybody's selfish. Everybody's an idiot. You know, everybody has an opinion. Look at this idiot, right? Everybody has an opinion. Everybody has a thought on things, and that's the problem with this world. And instead of like, I don't want to say good old days because there was no real good old days, but when things were lighthearted and jokes were jokes and things of that nature, and things weren't so serious or censored, that was the better world to live in. When we went outside, play ball. And I don't want to talk about my time, guys, because that's gonna make me feel old. I will say this election has created some demons, good and bad, right? The good, let's talk about Democratic parties right now real quick. The good of it right now, there is a good. Take this as a lesson learned. This is where you go back to the drawing board and how to be a winner. When you're a winner and you win something, don't rub it in people's face. It just makes people hate you even more. Even though I know you don't care about haters, but it's just like when you start rubbing it in people's face, it leads other people to perceive you as not only a dweeb, but as a legitimately unhinged person. That's why I said, like, I understand it feels like a day one type of day. Just act accordingly, right? Don't get shot out here. You know what I'm saying? Y'all took the L. That's it. You got to pick what's best for you and your family, what you feel is best. My whole point of who I'm elaborating on is a guy like this guy. I don't know if he's even worth talking about. Andrew Tate. He's one of the biggest trolls on the internet. Okay. His brother, I don't want to say is more of a dweeb because he seems like the cooler one. Andrew's just a loud, obnoxious. Sometimes he doesn't make sense. And he'll say some outrageous. His Twitter, he is blowing up Twitter right now. He is going crazy. But this is the mind of an entrepreneur. This is a mind of a person who's trying to make money off of this. Right now, the hate is getting him money. And you're only feeding to that ego. You're only feeding to that. So when you sit here all salty in your beanbag chair or whatever you're sitting on, and you're all upset about this election, you created a guy like this. I'm looking at his timeline. Some things I'm laughing at, and then some things I'm just like, bro, chill out. Like, this is crazy right here. I almost chuckled. So Shannon says, I'm supposed to go to work and do my job tomorrow as if half of the country didn't just vote to give me less rights than men, question mark. And he wrote, and you also have to make me a sandwich. Like, bruh. He's going to keep trolling, but you're going to keep feeding him. And I don't disagree with the man 100%. I agree with the man at some extent, but again, using the ammunition where the ammunition is had, right? He's so eager to come back to the US. There's no telling what will happen to him.
What do you mean by that?
And that's not a threat or anything like that. I just put that out there. Disclosure. I'm not threatening anybody or anybody's life. Don't know what's gonna happen to the guy.
Got him. We fucking got him.
He may be an asshole for good reason. He may be an asshole for that reason alone, right? I'm following him to, just keep track of things, right? I understand his angle, his side, right? I like to understand everybody's side, period. Yeah, maybe it's time to get a fresh air. I agree. Don't sit there sulking because an election was lost. You can only control but your vote. And that's the one thing about elections and voting and politics that people tend to stay away from. It doesn't change if I have respect for you. Your actions change if I have respect for you. Okay? Not what you talk about, not how you articulate things, but your actions is what my respect goes up or down for you. Okay? I don't care who you are. I don't care who you try to be or you want to be, or whatever it is. If you are an asshole, an openly asshole, I don't really rock with that, you know? But if you're like trolling people, I don't mind that. If that's your whole thing. Some of y'all created this guy, putting him through a lot of bullshit, legality and stuff like that without proof, court cases and all. I've looked into his situation, and society has a way to put a lot of shit like this on men. I'm not giving him an excuse to be like a dick, but when you put that on people, you kind of put a target on your back, because when something's going your way, you're like, ha, 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 ha. Ooh, 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 look at this idiot. And then now when it's being done to you, you don't like it. It's like, don't be a sore loser either. Why not see this as an opportunity to try to make, I know it's not all about money, right? But try to become a billionaire within this 4-year term of Trump. Try to rig the system the way it's been rigged for centuries. Try to think of a different positive, right? Essentially, you're not going to die. Be you, man. Continue to be you. I don't believe in hiding in a shell right now as a Democratic Party. When you are not at the forefront of your presidency, it's hard to win. If you really wanted to win that, and then Kamala side, she would have been more vocal on her thoughts versus, being told what to say. And that's what I feel. Sometimes when people are being told what to say and not speaking from the heart, a lot of this comes misconstrued and people don't see the real you. As a candidate, you want somebody to be seen, right? As a person. If I know an evil and decide to choose that evil, I hear all his agendas, he's obnoxious. I'd rather the loudmouth guy that's going to say he's going to do certain things and so adamant on it. I know what's going to happen, you know what I mean? And then versus the person that's quiet, who doesn't really know certain topics, doesn't, unsure of themselves. You're not confident. Confidence is everything, man. You could go all the way from sports to anything, man. Confidence is what wins things. Most of the time, skill doesn't even win things. It's just all the confidence in the world. If you have all the confidence in the world, you'll be great. So his confidence is what would win him that election. So don't be salty. Just move the fuck on. Take your time to grieve, whatever you got to do. Don't make it the end all be all of your life, bro. Like, it's an election. Chill the fuck out. He went crazy. He was LOLing everybody. He even LOL Barack Obama. When I saw more Barack Obama than I seen Kamala Harris, that's a problem. You got to get with the times. Times are changing. This mother Trump went on Aiden Ross's channel. He's doing all these features and stuff like that. Yet you're still trying to figure out what your whole plans for the United States are. You know what I mean? What won't want him the election? He's one of the most insecure men walking the planet. Let's be real. Have you seen his? And that's all the more reason to want him in office. Here it is. Let me explain to you. Let me just explain to you real quick. This is President Trump. He's a can of Axe body spray. You see all the ingredients. You see everything. You see the barcode. You see what he's worth. You see all this right here. And then here's Kamala Harris. Do any of you guys know what this is? Yes or no? I can't. You can guess. And that's what her whole campaign resided on. It was just me guessing what she was gonna do. What I'm saying is, you see the evil. You see what markings are on it. You can choose this evil that's right in your face, that that's you're choosing this. You're choosing the Axe body spray with this on there, with this ingredient. You read carefully, look at the ingredients. You do all this. For me, in no point of her candidacy has she given me this description of herself. Instead, she gave me just this is all she gave me. None of you guys can tell me what this is. And a lot of people were doing that. A lot of people were just voting against Trump because they hated him. That's not a reason to vote against people. Just because he stands for something, as long as you know what he stands for, I feel like that's all you need. If you know somebody's flaws and you exploit those flaws, I think now is a time where everybody should figure out how to make money off of this, how to live a better life off of this, how to plan off of this. That's what I think people should be doing, versus creating and letting people like this. This is the people you're really mad about. You're not really mad about Trump. You're mad at the people that talk like this all day on the internet. This guy went on a whole rant, Andrew Tate guy, and I liked him, But then I see like a lot of the that he's just going crazy on, and his whole reason is because he hates like gay people. He like that's his right, and that I don't like. I don't like when you hate a person, right? Because then that to me is like I don't care. Obviously, I'm on the Nick's Merc side where it's like don't teach my kids stuff that I don't want to teach them at the moment, and I would like to have that talk with them versus you trying to teach them their education. Obviously, I'm against that. And I'm not a person that I have a heart, you know what I mean? But when you have black-hearted people that don't give a about people's feelings, that's a different story. I guess you can say a lot more people are in that side than a lot more people on the Kamal side, right? It's okay to have a heart. It's okay to have your opinion. It's okay to vote for where you want to vote for because that's your right. But that should never change the relationship between me and you. That should never change the relationship between me and them. That's how I feel about this whole situation. And that's how I think, like, again, don't push too much on this. Let's move the on. You know what I mean? I thought of everything that's happened in the last 24 hours, and I thought to myself, how could this be looked at it from a different perspective? You ever play a video game and you're like, and I'm trying to relate to everybody so you understand what I'm trying to say versus trying to give you a political topic that I don't understand quite fully. But when I see things as simple as 2 + 2 is 4, I don't try to go into the whole logistics behind it and try to figure out somebody's whole agenda. But when I see that guy, I see a 2 + 2 is 4 kind of guy. You know, he just gives you what he wants to say at the moment. That's it. And he's old. It's not like, you know what I mean? Versus, again, I told you her whole agenda. I didn't know what was going on. It was more, I guess you could say, liberal, right? Moving on. When you see a video game as America, all these problems in this video game, cheaters, lag spikes, all these issues, game not responding, hackers, all this stuff that's going on in the video game, mainly cheaters, right? You see that and you just want best for the game. This is America. A lot of the things we do in day-to-day life is all interconnected. You just want the best for America. You just want the best for your country. You want the best for your thing. Him saying that, and this is just my question to you guys, him saying that he wants to fix what's here and not what's out there. Do you blame the man? At least he's telling you. Versus, where was the aid for Palestine under the vice president? Where was that? You know what I mean? Where was that information? You know? And that's the problem. If a motherfucker telling me I'm not gonna help these people, I'm not gonna help nobody. I'm telling you now, guys, you vote for me, I'm not helping nobody. Instead, I'm helping my own country. At least he's telling you what the he's doing. That's what I'm saying. He's the single most divisive public figure we ever seen. I know. And that's what he is. He's a public figure. He doesn't give a He'll press the button. He is. He's not what we need. But is she? You get my question? Is she? As a human race, when have we ever came together and said enough is enough? This is what we need versus what our wants are. We never did what we needed. We always did what we wanted. Yes, that's what and that's just your opinion, Fatarius. And I respect you for it. I never heard Kamal talk. She barely talks. You're repurposing the whole point of legitimacy, and you're taking that away from me. You're taking that power away from you. You know, in history, the most successful and peaceful empires were ruled by women. And that's history, right? And that's all it is. And moving forward, it's not history anymore. You know what I mean? So what I'm saying is, before you get hell bent out of shape, what if, Pretorius, and can you answer me this? What if this next 4 years is great for you? Did you ever care to think about that? Trump is not helping Haiti. Trump is not helping Palestine. But Trump said these things, right? Like he's literally said that he's not going to help anybody. Versus shutting down media for Palestine, shutting down no freedom of speech because of it. It's a touchy topic. I've seen posts disappear on my timeline when it was about Palestine. I've seen algorithms being changed when it was about Palestine. I've seen algorithms being changed when it was about Haiti. This is my country. During this administration, I've seen these things. And again, I'm not saying go out and help the others, because I don't believe in that either. I don't believe you should go out and help other people when you have problems in your own location. So instead of Tarkov saying we're going to go into another project and they leave their game looking like shit, why are you doing that? Fix your game first. Fix your US first, and then go out and help everybody. Because I do believe, and this is my point, I do believe that, let's say, and just a trajectory, right, it's not going to really happen, but just unrealistically speaking, if I were Trump and I fix the U.S. in 2 years, and then I would go and aid the rest of the world, that's a positive presidency for most people. The best thing I could say is just do your own research. And as much research as I've done and I voted, I think I made the best decision for me. But it doesn't change who I am. It doesn't change who I'm trying to be. I still want to have respect for people. I still want to have an understanding of other people's voices and stuff like that. And people should always feel safe to come here and talk whatever you want to talk. But I do not believe in censorship. I don't. I believe if you're going to say what you got to say it. However, I do see a lot more keyboard warriors out here, you know what I mean? Because the Trump presidency. But again, that doesn't change the fact that these motherfuckers still be the same that see you in the grocery store and won't say nothing. And that's the thing. That's what you got to be proud of, is that if a motherfucker can't step to you in real life, then that's just not real. This whole facade, this whole internet it's not real. This is all fake people putting on a show. You don't know how these motherfuckers are in real life. These are not real people. You just think of the human interaction you have with a normal person, i.e. was mainly what you would get here, versus the human interaction the interaction in general to the internet that he's giving out, the cocky attitude. It takes too much freaking effort to do that. It's too much effort. This is not a real person. You got to understand some of these people are not real. You know what I mean? So when you're getting upset with people, you're getting upset with bots. That's all you're getting upset with. If motherfuckers come in here and say nigga this, nigga that, oh yeah, I'm ready. Why do you think I got a tactical rig on? Right? Because people, again, it's a respect thing. It's not about, oh, we got a new president that's gonna allow us to do what the you want. No, it's not. Because the same rights you got, I got the same rights. I've never been to jail. I don't have no. I can own a gun. I own a few. I got security all around my damn house. I'm ready. You know what I'm saying? So this is what I think about. I think about the motherfuckers that I'll be shooting if I had to. If I defend my home, the people that I will be taking care of will be people trying to harm me or my family. And that's how I think of this whole situation. You can use 100 different examples of me being wrong. I'm pretty sure I said a bunch of things wrong today. But I do want to post this as a video. So guys, say hi YouTube real quick. And I will be posting this. And that was just my thoughts, my quick thoughts on it. It's just, I guess it's quick. We've been speaking for 45 minutes. So I'm going to try to cut this up a little bit.
Fighting the bad guys. They're the bad guys. You fuck anything and anyone. Come here, give me a kiss. Come here. Come here. Hey, fuck you, man! Who put this thing together? Me! That's who!